Aave could lose 11.1% tomorrow, as reported by Gulf Capital Collector. But first, let's check what the price has been doing today. Aave's price is up 6.4% in the last 24 hours, and it's currently at around $113.70. Let's break down today's forecast range. Gulf Capital Collector expects to see the price drifting toward $101.06 by tomorrow, down roughly 11.1%. Aave might touch $107.23, according to digital coin price, about 5.7% beneath current price. According to CoinCodex, the value may retreat to $112.03, an estimated decrease of 1.5%. A separate outlook from CoinLore points to Aave climbing to $117.81, a potential increase of roughly 3.6%. Finally, 30 Rates believes the price could advance to $133 by April 18, 17% above current levels. This is the highest profit estimate so far. 5 opinions shared. Let's go to the next piece. Now we move from forecasts to their expected performance. According to the forecasts provided, the possible change in price extends from a drop of 11.1% to an increase of 17%, depending on the analyst. Looking at the numbers, 30 Rates comes out on top with 17% boost in value by tomorrow. Therefore, you could receive between $15 and $170 for every $1,000 you invest. When we talk about probabilities, CoinCodex's forecast takes the lead, holding a 91.9% chance of success. Taking all the forecasts together, I've mapped out a consensus outlook. With all forecasts combined, the consensus keeps Aave at roughly $114.23. Here's how it looks in detail. The consensus outlook indicates a potential 0.5% increase. Simply expressed, your capital may also move higher by about 0.5% in step with that change. A 1,000 setup might point to a potential $5 increase. The probability of the consensus scenario taking place is set at approximately 94.9%. Let's quickly review the 3-day forecasts before moving on. Gulf Capital Collector expects the price to slump further. Similarly, digital coin price forecasts Aave moving lower. CoinCodex indicates that Aave could keep climbing. Aave is expected to continue moving higher, CoinLore meanwhile suggests. Likewise, 30 Rates sees the chart leaning upward. The consensus view shows Aave gaining ground during this 3-day period. At this point, 60% of analysts expect Aave to move higher, reflecting a clear bullish bias. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were made. Now we know how they performed. As a result, the day wrapped up at $115.47. Out of 5, only 2 ended up correct about the direction. If we rank forecast by precision, 30 Rates takes first place. Let's look at the results more closely. 2 forecasts fit within the daily range. Speaking of ROI, gains appeared across several forecasts, and 30 Rates came out ahead with 10.8%. Now showing the performance check, how each analyst's forecast matched reality. For context, Gulf Capital Collector shows -15.3% ROI and $19.17 accuracy. Look across the results. Who do you think performed the best overall? Let's move on and see how the consensus-based returns for tomorrow line up between Aave and others. In tomorrow's ranking, Aave stands at 4th, with PEEP leading the pack at 5.6%. Here you can see Aave compared with 4 random cryptocurrencies. The extended results and complete analyst accuracy overview will be published soon on my site and Telegram. If you don't want to spend hours tracking analysts yourself, hit subscribe and get updates right here. Take care, everyone.